Asma bint Umays related that the message of Allah, blessings and peace be upon him, said to her, "Shall I not teach you words that you should say when in distress? Allah, Allah, my Lord, I do not associate any partners with him." In another hadith, the Prophet informed us that when one is afflicted with sickness or hardship, he will find relief if he says, "Allah, my Lord, he has no partner." At times one becomes afflicted with a severe trial. If he turns to his Lord and surrenders his will to him without associating any partners with him, his hardship will go away. Steps to take if you are fearful of a jealous person. Recite the last 2 chapters of the Quran, remember Allah and supplicate to him. And from the evil of the envier when he envies, hide or keep secret your affairs from the jealous person. O my sons, do not enter by one gate, but enter by different gates. Be generous to a person who attempts to harm you, for perhaps he will then desist. Repel evil with that which is better. Good manners. Good manners lead to prosperity, while bad ones lead to misery. In a hadith, the Prophet, blessings and peace be upon him, said, "Through good manners one reaches the status of the person who not only fasts, but who also stands late in the night to pray." He also said, "Shall I not inform you of the most beloved to me, and the one seated close to me on the day of resurrection? Those of you who are best in manners. And verily you, O Muhammad, are on an exalted standard of character. And by the mercy of Allah, you dealt with them gently. And had you been severe and harsh-hearted, they would have broken away from about you. And speak good to people." Aisha, may Allah be pleased with her, described the Prophet with the following words. His character was the Quran. Sleepless nights. If you toss and turn during the night without being able to fall asleep, do the following. First, remember Allah with prophetic supplications or supplications taken from the Quran. Verily, in the remembrance of Allah do hearts find rest. Second, avoid sleeping during the day, except when you have no other choice, and have made the day for livelihood. Third, read or write until sleep comes, and say, "My Lord, increase me in knowledge." Fourth, work hard during the day. And it is He who makes the day, nushur, that is, getting up and going about here and there for daily work, etc., after one's sleep at night, or like resurrection after one's death. Fifth, consume stimulants such as coffee and tea in moderation. The evil consequences of sinning. Listed below are some of the evil consequences of sinning. 1. A barrier develops between Allah and the evildoer. Nay, surely they, evildoers, will be veiled from seeing their Lord that day. 2. When a person perpetrates evil deeds on a continual basis, he will become despondent, losing hope of being saved. 3. The evildoer often falls into a state of depression and anxiety. The building which they built will never cease to be a cause of hypocrisy and doubt in their hearts. 4. Fear permeates the heart of the evildoer. We shall cast terror into the hearts of those who disbelieve, because they joined others in worship with Allah. 5. Life becomes wretched for the evildoer. Verily for him is a life of hardship. 6. The heart of the evildoer blackens and becomes hard, and made their hearts grow hard. 7. An evildoer's face loses its light and becomes morbid. As for those whose faces will become black, to them will be said, "Did you reject faith?" 8. People feel contempt for an evildoer. 9. The worldly circumstances of an evildoer become straitened, and if only they had acted according to the Torah, the Injil, Gospel, and what has now been sent down to them from their Lord, the Quran, they would surely have gotten provision from above them and from underneath their feet. 10. The wrath of Allah, a decrease in fate and calamity, all of these are the lot of the evildoer. So they have drawn on themselves wrath upon wrath. But on their hearts is the Ran, covering of sins and evil deeds, which they used to earn. And they say, our hearts are wrapped. That is, do not hear or understand Allah's word.